G'day, I'm Duncan Ledley from ICS. ICS stands for Innovative Sealing Systems. We come in, we put up the edge protection, we put your sealing on, we get it all strapped off and ready for the builders to install their trusses and carry on with the build. The edge protection, there was a long process of getting it, getting it all legal. We had to firstly design it and get an engineer to actually do all the load tests and make sure that it complied with the standard. And then once we got that, we had to get all the castings designed and made and then heat treated and then tested again to make sure that they're strong enough. And so now we can say it's a fully certified system. It meets all the standards required for edge protection. I knew that we didn't have the problem with the falling internally anyway, that the timber frame builders had, because we lay our ceilings on in one big flat sheet and then you can walk around on it. So when we stand our trusses, we've essentially got a full working platform. I set about inventing an edge protection system which was adjustable, so when it's in close we can put our ceilings on and we're protected from falling off the edge. But then when we go to put the trusses on, it slides out so that it's now creating the safe edge at the end of the rafter rather than at the edge of the wall. So it sort of covers two bases with the one system. What's unique about our edge protection is that it can be installed by anybody. You don't have to be a certified scaffolder to install it. The only other sort of edge protection I've seen that protects the builders while the trusses are actually being erected is full scaffold from the ground up, which requires a proper certified scaffolder come and install it. Our system is actually an integral part of the build. It is the finished ceiling. And the benefit is it's actually a better ceiling because there's less plaster joints because the sheets are bigger, and all the screw fixing is from above, from the trusses, so there's no risk of popped screws or anything like that if you get some movement in your house, which anybody that's done a bit of building knows about the problems with popped screws and movement and plaster joins. So the less joins you have and no screws, well, it solves a lot of issues. It weather protects the frames inside. Once it's on, it's basically like you've put a lid over the build, so if you put your wrap around, your internal framing will dry out much faster, ready for lining. The ceiling itself is rated as a light scaffold, so basically once we've installed it and we've got our props underneath it and it's installed correctly by us, you can have up to 3 guys and all their tools working up on top, shifting around trusses, and you're actually working on a rated platform. Each sheet weighs 300 kilos, a full sheet. We can only lift it by hire, so we have a great big 6-pad sucker, which uses a venturi to turn compressed air into suction, and just put the big pad, spread it out over the whole sheet and turn the sucker on and lift her up. We can comfortably lay 300 square metres a day of ceilings with just one crew. Our system is it's the rondo, it's the jib, it's the straightening of the ceiling all in one. It takes days, even closer to weeks out of the build. It basically turns the entire ceiling into one great big diaphragm brace, which strengthens up all of the internal walls. It strengthens up the whole bracing for the house. As soon as the ceiling panels are erected, all the temporary stays and braces that are holding the walls for straight can all be taken down immediately. So it makes the inside of the build much cleaner and easier to move around for the builders. Once it's plastered and sealed, you get a level 4 finish. It's actually above the quality of a plasterboard type ceiling finish. It's a much smoother product, and the paint goes a lot further as well because it won't absorb any of the paint into the board, so painters love it.
Safe, so we can walk around on top, it's easy to use, watertight, and finish is nice. No risks of falling, and it's just like walking on the ground, and it's quicker. As soon as we start moving our trusses around, we'll slide the edge protection out and it'll be there for the roof for afterwards.
Faster, more efficient, we get through the jobs a lot quicker, less coats, less sealer, comes up a lot flatter. Generally, really impressed with it.
Why do I like the ceilings? I like the ceilings because they stop the worker from falling down and seriously injuring himself on the concrete floor below, and that has to be a good thing. But I also like the idea that I can put stuff up there in the ceiling cavity as well, and I'm not going to fall through the ceiling like I might do in the house we have at the moment.